It just doesn't get any better than this. This Monday in the dressing room, I'm talking about my very favorite moments in dancing so far. The moments that filled me with happiness and laughter. They involve the chicken dance, the Harlem Shake, and a very prejudiced straight lady. After one draining, busy night, full of difficult customers, the girls were all in the back, slipping out of costumes and into warm layers, slowly and tiredly. There was an air of defeat that night because it had been hard to sell a dance, even in a packed room. The manager got on the mic suddenly and said, "Everybody come on stage." And the girl who was our part-time manager at the time led us all out there. Some of us were still in our costumes, some of us were in our underwear, some of us were dressed and ready to go. Just as we began to gather, the Macarena started playing. And in all our states of dress and undress, we started dancing along. Everyone who had hung back in the dressing room came and joined us, and we also danced to the electric slide, the cha-cha slide, the chicken dance, and the Cupid shuffle. Finally, everyone was too exhausted to go on and rushed to continue to get dressed and get out the door into the snow. And we were all done with the taint of failure. It had been a bad night, but we danced it out. I danced to all kinds of music. And it's definitely different one song to another how much money I make. But the song that brought me most per second danced was another girl's song altogether. At this club, we were told that we were supposed to wait until the next dancer came up before we were allowed to leave the stage at all. So sometimes you would wind up dancing a little bit to another girl's song. The girl after me on this night danced to the Harlem Shake, and she was late. The customers saw that this wasn't my music and was pretty drastically different from the songs that I'd been dancing to, and they offered to make me a deal if I would do the Harlem Shake, the silly fake Harlem Shake dance when the beat dropped. I couldn't believe that she'd be late enough for the beat to drop, so I asked them what they'd give me if I did it. All 7 slightly drunk guys said they'd give me $10 each if I did this silly little dance as soon as the beat dropped. She was that late, so I looked pretty goofy and made $70. At my old club, there was a dancer and house mom who called herself Strictly Dickly. And what this meant was that she would give a girl the lap dance of her dreams or dance on another dancer all you wanted, but you had to pay her for it. And she was definitely faking it. In the dressing room, she didn't want anything to do with any of the ladies. And she would freak out if any of us talked about being like bisexual or lesbian or did anything that she considered bisexual or lesbian. So of course, the gay and bisexual dancers had loud conversations about kissing girls and dating girls and fucking girls within her earshot. Everybody did lots of promotional photos, and some of us did them with each other to bring people into the club. Those of us who did shoots together would pretend to kiss or pretend to be like groping each other, and we'd post those photos on Facebook for her to see. Whenever anybody did anything that she considered to be lesbian, she would say, "Oh my!" And at some point, one of the girls taped her "oh my" reaction so that everybody could have it as a ringtone or a notification announcement on their phone. I loved this particular dancer so much despite being bisexual, and kind of feel bad for how much we took advantage of her phobia. Poor lady. These are my 3 absolute favorite moments from dancing, and all 3 were about my coworkers and the music. If you enjoyed these stories, give this video a like, and if you want to see more, then click subscribe. There are also going to be videos on the screen for you to click on so you can keep watching.